Good morning, good morning. Hello, everybody. Okay, I got my co-host here. Gotta say hello. Ellie Mae, you gonna say hello? Say good morning, good morning. Hello. If you come on, just tell me you're here so I know. And I'm going to pull it up on my phone so I can share. Good morning, good morning. It's Wednesday. There we are. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Suzanne. Good morning. All right, hold on. My little co-host is being antsy, so I'm going to make sure she's not going to fall off the chair. Okay, let's see who was here. Deirdre, good morning, sweet Deirdre. And Catherine Kovacs. Good morning. There's Ellie Mae. Say good morning, everybody. Say good morning, everybody. She's just waking up. So she's not sure that she wants to even be here this morning. She says, I thought I was going to come in here and snuggle with you, and you're making me be on the computer. Good morning, Sharon Boyle. Hello, everybody. Gina Jenkins, good morning to you. So I love getting morning lovins. Oh, Stacy, I'm doing so good. I'm just loving this whole experience. Whoops. Okay. Come here. There you are. There you are. You can't see you anymore, huh? Who's the doggy? Who's the doggy? For those of you who didn't meet her yesterday, this is Ellie Mae. And Ellie Mae kind of runs the roost around here. I know, right, Suzanne? She is cuteness overload, and I don't know what I'm going to do when I leave here. I'm going to be missing my Ellie, just like I've missed Nito and Dingo and all the ones that have been so sweet along the way. And little Luna. Stacy, how's Luna doing? Is she getting used to that house yet? Oh, Catherine, I'm so glad that you're on with us this morning. And Sharon just had an amazing show with Gabby. Oh, that's right. You did the 6:30. I apologize. I didn't see that one. But I will watch it. I'll let Ellie Mae listen to it. Maybe it'll calm her down. My sister got married this morning. Oh, congratulations. The wedding was postponed from May 2020 to May 2021, but they have done the legal bit and off to the lake house for celebrations today. Then we'll do it all again next year. What fun. Good morning, Rick Morrow. Good morning, Josie. Yes, Stacy says, yes, Luna owns the house and we just pay for it. That's right. That's the way it is. And Stacy, are you off work today? And how is that work going at Casadega? And I can't wait to see the ring that you bought, that Moldavite. I love Moldavite. Good morning, Sally D. So good to see you on here, darling. Okay. So if any of you caught the land blessing yesterday, we did it here in Kentucky, and it was amazing energy. The place that was chosen is called Kingdom Come State Park, and it was just so powerful. We found a portal, a fairy portal in a tree, and that's where we placed the stone. We placed it right at their entrance to the portal. And there were so many signs that that was the right place. There was another peace tree that made the peace sign. And I have a feeling that's going to be kind of consistent as we go along. All right, what you doing? What you doing? Come say hello. Did say hello. Say good morning to Sally. I don't know that Sally saw you yet. Say good morning, Sally. And Stacy says, yes, I'm off. I got the earrings to go with it. Oh, good. I can't wait to see that. And Sally said it was beautiful. I've seen a man's face in the embankment. I saw so much when I was watching it back, when I watched the replay of it. Okay, my phone is messing up. So I can't see who's on here right now. Don't you love technology? All right. It says that I'm not even on anymore. Broadcast was interrupted. So let me just see. Let me see if I'm still live. I think it's just my phone. Hopefully I'm still going. So if you all let me know if I'm still broadcasting, it's not showing me. There I am. Okay, so it is still going. All right. Gabby's here. Hi, Gabby. And Stacy said, I missed the blessing yesterday, but saw a recording. Okay. And Sally says, our fur babies have been trying to get into your room. Well, Ellie Mae does the same thing. If she hears me moving around, she wants in here. So I have to let her in, and then she can say good morning to everybody. Yeah, there they are. There's the peoples. Okay. And Deirdre says you're fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, all right, quit licking my leg, girlfriend. Get up here with me. Get up here with me. Come on. Be the baby. Be the baby this morning. I have to hold her like a baby. That's what she wants. She thinks she is a baby. She's not a dog, so we won't tell her that. It's a secret that Ellie Mae's a dog. I know, right, Gabby? She's a beautiful color. Billy and I were watching something last night, and it was funny because they were introducing a band. The band was Dogs Are Brown. And we looked at Ellie Mae and I said, oh, I guess they are. Okay, can you find a place to settle? She's very antsy today. I'm not sure. Maybe she knows that her Auntie Teri is going to be leaving. Now, if I put you down, you're going to go to the door and scratch. Kids. Sally, you want some Ellie Mae love? I know. I'm trying to get Billy to come to Michigan with me. Wouldn't that be cool for her to come up there? I told her I'd bring her back. She can come back home and we can take Ellie Mae with us. So we'll see. Let's pray and chant and see if we can get my sister Billy and Ellie Mae to come with us. And I'm seeing orbs on my computer screen. I don't know if y'all just saw that. There was like a white orb that just floated down behind me. Hi, Julie Kiss. And Stacy says, we're having some strange noises in the new house. Once the grandkids leave, I will investigate. I know, Sally, I'm working on it. Good morning, Jean L'Oreal. Yes, I have Miss L. And Miss L is very antsy today. She gets that way sometimes. I think she's very precocious. And I know that she sees spirit. I know she does, because I see her sometimes just looking, and there's a spirit here in this house and in this room where I'm at. It hangs out a lot of times in the doorway, and we captured a picture yesterday here. I was sitting in the living room and had my app on my phone, and we captured the spirit in the hallway. Very interesting. It came out as a red orb in the hallway. And yeah, Julie, you saw that, right? I'm not crazy. I saw it just float kind of down behind me. I was like, oh, that's interesting. So what's everybody doing today? We had the book club today. Oh, thanks, Julie. This came from Utah. Remember my friend that I was pet sitting for? We had Dingo and Bella and Chloe. She brought me back this necklace from Utah, and I just love it. All right, what are we doing? Can you please settle? You want on the bed? Is that what you want? You want on the bed? You can go on the bed. Do you want on the bed? There you go. Okay. Miss L has decided that she wants to go back to sleep. So she's all spread out on the bed now. She's a trip, let me tell you. And she's found my blanket. I have a new Blankie. This is my new Minions Blankie for the car. Do you all love it? It's upside down. The Minions. I love the Minions. So I needed a little blankie for the car for when I stop at rest areas. I can have something just to pull up over me. And so that's what I found. It's fleece, it's soft, and it'll keep me warm if I'm just relaxing in the car during my trip, if I need to pull over to rest. All right, Miss Ellie, you need to settle. She's going to explore. Yeah, she's a rock star for sure. Good morning, Carol Allen. And Stace says, I have not read any of the book. My husband packed it up in some stuff and he doesn't remember which box. I had a pile of things that were not supposed to be packed. Ugh. Well, I have a confession. I did not completely finish the book, but I'm very, very close. So I may have time to do that before the 1 o'clock today. And she's back. And the author, Allison, will be on with us today. Miss Hope, good morning, good afternoon for you. We missed you yesterday. You couldn't make it and felt so incomplete. All is well now. Dialysis is going well. I'm so glad to hear that, Hope. What are you doing? Come here. Come back up here. Miss Hope wants to see you. Say good morning to Hope. Good morning, Hope, from Ellie Mae. Oh, thank you. Hope, she gave you a kiss. Let's see if I can get her to settle. Okay, she's on the blankie now, so maybe she'll settle down. She is such a diva. I'm telling you, this girl is so spoiled. And I only have my sister to blame for that. Miss Ellie gets her way pretty much most of the time. She doesn't like to be told no. But she's not like Nito. When I was with Carrie and Nito was told no, he would actually go pout. He'd go in the corner, turn his back to everybody and pout. Any of you have animals that do that have just that personality that you just have to laugh. There's nothing more you can do because they're such comedians when they do that. And Sharon said, it was great to see the blessing. And now when I look at my amethyst, I will think of that beautiful place in Kentucky. I could feel the potent energies of the place. It was gorgeous. It's one of the most beautiful places in the world. I mean, seriously, if you saw that first video that I did, just looking out and seeing just beauty as far as you could see, the mountain ranges, the hills. I don't even know what other states you can see from there. I know that wasn't all Kentucky. There were probably some of Virginia in there because the huge mountain, the really big mountain that we were close to is Pine Mountain. And when you go over Pine Mountain, you're in Virginia. So that's what separates the two states. So I think we're probably seeing Virginia there as well. I'm surprised we couldn't even see all the way to the ocean because that that mountain that we drove up was so high. And I don't like driving up and down mountains. I drove up it, scared my niece to death, but she scares very easily anyway. And then I had to drive back down the mountain. So I think she went down it with her eyes closed as her Aunt Teri was driving. But I was so happy that she was there. It made such a difference to have somebody help with the filming. So I have a feeling I'm going to ask the angels to please supply someone as I go along the way, and always have somebody there that can do the camera work so that I can just focus on what's going on with the blessing and focus in on the words that the angels are saying. I did get a tripod, so if I don't have somebody in person, I can at least stand the tripod by the spot where we're doing the blessing. But from what I've seen so far with the two that's been done, these places that the stones are being placed are just amazing. The, the energy that comes up from them, and the fact that there's always a heart, and that shows me the love that I truly believe that Kuan Yin is with each one of those, that she's placing that compassion into earth and to the people that are in the area. So let me see what your comments are. Sally says, we have you covered. Oh, I know. I cannot wait to do the land blessing up there by Lake Michigan. That's going to be so amazing. What? Did we hear something? Okay. We're on high alert all of a sudden. What's the matter? Is mommy up? It may be her mom. We'll see if we can have a Billy sighting today, if she'll come in and say hello to all of you. And let's see what else. Julie Kiss, I have to go to a meeting today for a rally on September 26th to get back in the nursing homes. We've been able to see our loved ones in the nursing. We have not been able to see our loved ones in the nursing homes for over 6 months. Seeking one caregiver from each family to be able to care for their family member. Working on the bill to pass in New York State. We are going to hold that up very high, Julie Kiss. Let's all get behind that and just pray really hard. Just put some energy into this bill and into what's happening so that people can see their loved ones again. And I know I understand the thought process. I understand being cautious. And I just also understand how bad it is when a family member is sick and you just want to comfort them. You just want to see for yourself that they're okay. So, yeah, we're definitely holding you up for that, honey. And Carol says, I left some of my husband's ashes in the base of a tree that had a hole. I call it the twin flame tree as it has two trunks. How beautiful, Carol. I just love that. I, if you all saw when I left Gizmo and Tassie's ashes, it was around a tree. There's something right now about really connecting with earth, connecting with nature, and the energy of our trees that's helping us with everything. And Wendy says, Sharon Boyle, I'm off to Leicester. I said Leicester Sunday, as I found a home for a rescue dog. Eddie the dog lived on a barge and his owner died. Oh, Wendy, you do such beautiful work. I just admire you for all that you do for the animals. Thank you. Thank you for what you do. And Sharon's looking forward to meeting Wendy. Oh, I can't wait till you two meet in person. You've been messaging Claire. She's been really busy and has a lot on her plate at the moment. I can't wait to meet all of you. Helen Stanley, good morning to you. And Helen says, thanks for your positive energy. Have a blessed day. Thank you, Helen. And you as well. I appreciate you coming on to the morning show. And I don't know what's going on with the phone, not picking up the live so I can see all of you that are on here. But it's not doing it. So I just have to, it's pronounced Lester. Thank you. Yes, I agree. I'm with you there. I really feel the energy of the animals and feel their beauty and I feel their appreciation too when we do something that helps. All right, my phone is not going to play the live. So the only way that I know that people are on is if you say something. So when you come in, just let me know that you're here. And Helen is in England. Helen, what part of England are you in? Wendy, I'm so glad that you did that. That's so awesome. I had to tell my group goodbye yesterday. We had a messenger thread on Facebook, and it's the rescue group that I did work with, the Good Karma Pet Rescue in South Florida. And I let all of them know the journey that I was on, and just got off of that thread because I get so many messages, and a lot of times on that message they ding all of us to see if we can help. So yes, I'm no longer connected on the messenger, but I am connected in my heart to the work that they do, because it's a beautiful work when they go out and rescue. Sometimes they rescue a lot of animals at one time. There was a few months ago, there were dogs from the Philippines that had to be rescued, and so they shipped them here, and we were responsible then for having to find them places to be. And Sharon says, I just got an email from my son's college. They want parents to refrain from parking on the double yellows outside and ask that they park 10 to 15 minutes away so the children can get benefit from a brisk walk in the morning. And haha, expecting teenagers to walk and talk and be on their phone. Right, Sharon? that's the trick. If they can do it and still text, I think they might do it. But I tell you, with the phone and the phone addiction, oh my gosh. Yeah, I've barely seen my nephew while I've been here with Billy. I'm sorry, my great nephew. Um, he is constantly either on video games or on the computer or on his phone. I think I've seen him twice since I've been here. And I love the little guy. I love my Mason, but he's not so little anymore. He's a teenager now. And so it's the electronic addiction that's kicked in big time. Yes, and Helen Stanley, I hope you're still on here. We'd love to know where you are, because we have quite a few UK people on here, and that's hopefully going to be one of my stops. I put it out there to the angels that I really, really would love to come to the UK and see all of you, get to travel around and meet you. Sharon Boyle, I would love to play singing bowls with you and do a sound healing together. That would be so amazing. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. What's going on today? I may get to see Carrie again today. I'm hoping. I'll be messaging her in just a little bit. And then starting to get my stuff packed up back in the car, and my little angel Ami and I are going to tootle on down the road to travel towards Sally's place. And I love that. And we've got so much that we're going to be doing there at Sally's. I can't wait to get in there and feel that energy from Zen Enlightenment. If any of you have not found Zen Enlightenment yet, there is is it a page, Sally, or a group? I can't remember which one it is, But if you go onto Facebook and search for Zen Enlightenment, all one word, you will find Miss Sally and Tony De La Rosa and our Christina, who is not on here yet this morning. Okay, sorry, I disturbed Miss Ellie Mae for a minute. Sharon says, my twins have homework where they have to write about their time at home during the pandemic. They have asked the parents to write a letter to them, highlighting their strengths and development, and also to explain what it was like for us at school. I'm going to highlight that we had no technology, played outside, and had so much fun. Sharon, you do. Oh my gosh. I wish every parent was like you, that took your kids out into nature and really let them, light's reflecting, you really let them explore nature and see what living is all about, not just existing, but really living and seeing the energy of nature and how it transforms you. And we can learn so much, can't we? From the water, from the trees, the plants. And I love that you do that with your girls. So I know that's going to be an amazing write-up that you do. And the girls, I feel like they're going to really share from their heart. And it's going to be a blessing to hear their words that they write. And Sally, it is a group. Okay. So go to Zen Enlightenment group and ask to join. And you will meet Sally and Tony, two of the most amazing ladies on the planet. I can't wait to get there and get you a big hug and just feel into your energy. And we're going to be doing some training while I'm up there. So it's energy healing training. If anyone hasn't signed up yet that was interested, please do so. And there may be training in Maryland, is what I'm hearing. There's some interest there. Carol, if you're interested, I'm looking at doing that when I come New York and Maryland. And Sharon says, when I was at school, the difference in not having technology and having technology, it's huge. Yes, because when I look back at my school years, we didn't even have computers, much less cell phones. So yeah, that will be absolutely a huge difference. Yes, you do spend lots of time outdoors, and I love when you videotape the girls and share with us the energy of what's going on around there. And Mama's up. Okay, come here. Come here. She'll come get you. So Ellie's going to talk to Mom and see if Mom will rescue her. She's so cute. And Sharon says, they love it, but occasionally Elizabeth says, boring nature. Well, I'm sure that there were moments when we all felt that way, right? We all felt like that nature and quiet was boring, especially as kids who want to constantly be doing and playing and doing the exciting stuff. All right, Ellie. Ellie. And Suzanne says yes to Maryland. Yay. So it's looking like after Michigan, it's going to be New York, if we can do it there, if it's open. And then on to Maryland and do one there. So that's exciting. And I will get the flyers made and we can see exactly the dates that I'll be in both of those places. I'm just asking the angels to plan that out for us and to bring us exactly where we need to be in each of those places before I head westward, go west. And okay, so let me do this because I know there's comments and there's people on, and I just want to find this on my phone so I can see who all of you are on here. And we have somebody on Periscope. Hello to you, and thank you for your comment. Yes, I'm here every morning with the morning cup of joy. And that's what we do. We have joy in the morning and just socialize with each other and love on each other. And at the end of the show, we'll be doing some prayer requests and lifting each other up. And any burdens that you have, we leave them here with each other. So I don't know why my phone is not liking Facebook. So I give up. I don't fight with stuff anymore. If it's not easy, it's not going to happen. So that's just the way that is. And Sharon Boyle says, that's because they want to be on their mobiles, playing games with their friends. Yeah, I get that. Good morning, Billy.
Good morning.
We don't get a sighting, we just get the voice. She's the voice behind the door.
Nellie aggravating you?
No, she was great. And then she heard you, so she wanted to be out there. She loves her mama.
Yeah,
She loves her Aunt Teri, but mostly she loves her daddy. So whatever we're doing, if daddy comes in the door, it's on, and we're forgotten and left behind. All right, so let me see if we got any comments here. Suzanne, exciting, exactly. This whole trip to me is exciting. And, as I drive the miles and miles and miles and miles all at one time, I get tired, but then I get excited because of who I'm going to see and where I'm going to be and this whole experience. So I know that when I come into New York, there will be another land blessing there. When I go into Maryland, there will be a land blessing there. And I feel like there's going to be one in Pennsylvania as well. So they will guide to exactly where that's supposed to be and the spot that it's supposed to be in. And I just love how as soon as I place that crystal on the ground, the angels just come around. They just surround it and bless the energy of it and bless the land. And so the angelic energy is contained within that stone. And as it goes into the ground and is covered where it's safe from anyone who might disturb it, that energy continues to go into the ground. I love that. And Long Island too. Erica, I hope so. I hope that I'm going to be able to see some of the places I've never seen before. I've never seen Niagara Falls. I've never been to New York. So I would love to drive up and see the falls as well and just see the beauty there. I know that New York is beautiful. I've seen photos. Now, I'm not talking about New York City. I'm really not a city girl. I love the cities, but I'm a country girl at heart. This is where I grew up, right here where I am. I was born, like I said, less than a mile from here and born at home on the riverbank. That's where our house sat, was right on the riverbank. It was a little house. And my mom always used midwives. She didn't go to the doctor. My mom did not want to be at a doctor's at all. And she didn't, unless she absolutely had to. And then later on in life, my mom got cancer. She got lymphoma. So she had to go see doctors. And she put that off even as long as she could. She did not want to be with doctors. I think she didn't hear what they might tell her. But also, my mom was Native American. So they have their own medicine and they know how to heal with naturally, holistically, with herbs. And she knew all that. She knew how to take care of 13 children. She knew the things to give us and the things to do to help us. And we did go to doctors. I had appendicitis when I was an early teenager. And so I did get introduced to what a doctor was. And yeah, very interesting growing up in this area. but I love the energy of it, and it feels so good to be immersed in this energy before I head out to the rest of the country, and especially up to places I haven't been before. I've never been to Michigan, so that's going to be an adventure to come up there. No, Gabby, my birth home is not still there. I believe there may be another house built on that land where it stood. And I'm going to see if Billy will go with me to that spot, the very spot where I was born, see if she'll guide me along that way. And I will do a video and show you all where it all began, the very beginning of Teri. And Suzanne says, Pennsylvania really needs it. All these states do. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. There is so much that the land needs healing of. So that's why they wanted it to happen in this way. They wanted the healing to take place all along the country. And Gabby is asking, am I feeling well physically? Oh my gosh, yes, I am. I'm making sure that I get rest. And, even if I'm driving a long way, I'm conscientious of the need to pull over, to get out of the car, walk around, stretch, get some fresh air, and just relax for a bit before I get back on the road. So yeah, I'm taking care of myself, Gabby, and I do feel really well. And I've got my coffee. I got my Cuppa Joy this morning. So yeah, everything is really great right now. Thank you for asking. And Carol says, so happy there will be land blessing in Maryland. It will be interesting to see if the angels choose the water, the bay, or the mountains. It will be interesting to see that, Carol. I can't wait to see what they do there. And Erica says, was mom a shaman? No, she wasn't a shaman. She was Cherokee Indian, and they traveled a lot. They moved about a lot. I'm not even sure exactly what area she started out as, but I know she was in Tennessee before she came into Kentucky. And she married my dad very young. My mom was only 13 when she got married, and that was normal during that time. That was a normal age for the girls to get married. And that's just what they did back then. And then she started having babies right away. She had 13 of us. I wonder what that is. Somebody that's in numerology can maybe figure out what all that energy is about with the 13s there. And Sharon said, wouldn't it be great if the Niagara Falls experience, including throwing yourself off and Superman would come and save you? Oh, how I loved Superman. Sharon Boyle, have you not heard me say I'm afraid of heights? And free falling is not something that I want to do. But yeah, you're funny. I love your humor this morning. One of my friends, Tiffany, that owns Love and Light, wants to zip line across Niagara Falls. And I said, knock yourself out, girlfriend. I do not want any part of that. If I can hold on to something, I'm okay if I'm up high. But no, even standing there yesterday on top of that mountain, I was so glad there was something to hold on to. If there wasn't, you wouldn't have seen me on the edge of that mountain for sure. And Gabby, that would be cool. Come on, guys. Sharon says, I definitely fancied Superman. Yeah, I hear you. And Hope says, can't wait to share in you going home. Yeah, I have a feeling that's definitely going to happen today because I know that Billy, yesterday was the first time, or one of the first times, that she's been out of her house since the lockdown because my sister is very highly susceptible to catching anything that comes along. She has to really be protective of her body because her lungs cannot handle getting anything that's respiratory in nature, which COVID is. So she's very conscientious and very careful. And yes, she does wear the mask and takes care of herself as she knows to do, uses the hand sanitizer. And her children would be very upset with me if I put their mom in any kind of situation where she might be exposed to the virus. Okay, Suzanne says, love to see where your homestead used to be. Yeah, we'll see if we can do that. I think we could probably even walk there. All right, I'm going to type in that it is our prayer request time. And this time has really flown by this morning. Thank you all for coming on and chatting and being here with us. And Sharon is singing Country Roads, Take Me Home to the Place I Belong. I love that song. I love John Denver. Erica says 13 moon cycles a year. Yes, there are, Erica. So something about the moon energy or the natural cycles. Yeah, that's what I see. And Gabby says, so I have a crow attach itself to me. Anyone know what a crow means? I know that yesterday traveling to the mountain, I saw, what do they call it? A murder of crows, which is a whole bunch of them. So Gabby, I saw them also yesterday. They were like all over the road. There was one that instead of flying across the road, it decided to walk across the road. So I even made a comment to it, like, don't you know you have wings? Why do birds do that? Why do they decide just to meander across the road instead of picking themselves up and flying to the other side? Doesn't make sense to me. Erica sounds deadly. Yeah, but that's what they call a bunch of crows that are together. It's called a murder of crows. I don't know why. I don't know why that term is used, but that's what the correct way to say a bunch of crows. So I'm not sure. Somebody said that crows mean a great change. Well, that makes sense too. Thank you, Sharon. Sharon says, I have a challenge for you, Teri. I do a great Tarzan call, and I did it up Glastonbury tour, which echoed across the land. It's so healing. Try it somewhere on your journey. Yes, and I wish I had recorded when we were in Tennessee at Norris Dam doing the land blessing. Someone was doing wolf calls up on the mountain, and Carrie responded with a wolf call. It was so cool. I wish I'd known she was going to do it. I would have recorded it for sure. Okay, so we've got some prayer requests coming in. Prayers for Gaia from Gabby. And Julie Kiss says, prayers for my mother-in-law, Linda Kiss. Surgery is October 1st for breast cancer. Thank you, and God bless all. And again, Julie, if your mother-in-law would like to speak with me about her journey with breast cancer, I would be so happy to talk with her. And I know there's anytime that you're going to go through, especially that experience, there's so many questions about what to expect. My niece went through it earlier this year, and I was able to talk with her and give her some peace of mind before she went into her surgery. And I can send Reiki her way October 1st. We'll remember to send some healing her way for that. Gabby says, I have one pretty much living in my front yard. He's so funny. He runs around too. And when I'm out driving, I see them everywhere. And crows are super smart. Christina, who joined us, said, hi, Christina. I'm getting excited about seeing you and being with you. And Gabby says, as long as it's not a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing to see crows and to have them in your energy at all. It's all about the change. Julie says, I feed black crows every day in my yard. Good morning, Charlie. Thank you for coming in. And Gabby says, you never see a dead one there. Interesting. Sharon says, brilliant. I love howling too. Yeah. Carol says, I have 6 to 8 crows and a red-tailed hawk that come to the yard almost every day. I can't wait to see that, Carol Ann. And Sally says, repetitive sightings of crows is pay attention. Something is coming to you. Awesome. I love that. And Julie says, the crows protect my house. If they see a deer or a fox in the yard, they scream at them to stay away. Very interesting. Billy has a hummingbird feeder out front. So yesterday I was able to sit on the porch and in the swing. I did some swinging yesterday and we watched the hummingbirds. And this little guy, he was so smart. She has 2 feeders. And so he would go to the one furthest away from me. And then he would buzz over to the one by me. And every time he did, I was holding my phone. I was going to capture him. He was not going to be captured. He was on to me. So he would buzz over to the feeder and then immediately fly back away from it. So I didn't get to capture him, but he is just gorgeous. And he comes out there all the time. There was also a pair of cardinals, a male and female. So I'm hoping to get a picture of them at some point today. Okay, so what are the prayer requests? Suzanne says, prayers for my family, please. And yes, Julie, please let Linda know. And I can text you my phone number if she wants to call me. Sharon says, I ache. I need to stop typing and relax my body. And yes, Sharon, we'll put you in the circle for no more aching for you. Catherine hears crows all the time. She lives in the woods. Yes, you do. And crows love shiny things, Christina says. So there you go, Gabby. They're attracted to your shine. Jean Loriot says prayers for our earth and all life on it, especially for those people and animals in the path of the fires and storms. We are losing our great elders in the big redwoods in California. Prayers for Hope, Wendy, and all our family, and prayers for my son, Chris. And we don't have Prachetta and Prachir on with us, so let's lift them up in prayer for what's going on over in India. And Christina, almost time for our hummingbirds to head back south. That's what we were saying yesterday when we were watching the little guy out front, that he probably won't be coming around much longer. They're expecting a cold front in here over the weekend. So I don't know if it's the same up in Michigan or what to expect as I get up there, if it's going to be cold or just cool or what's going on with the weather. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. All right, so let's do our prayer time. And yes, we were putting Sharon Boyle in our circle to relieve her pain. And I want to definitely put peace on earth in our prayer, and so excited that there was a peace treaty that was signed yesterday in the Middle East. I couldn't have been more excited to hear those words and to see that news conference that came out stating that the treaty was going to be signed and was signed. And I envision more and more of those as we go along, because we're just intending it. We are claiming it. We are declaring peace on earth. Every night when we chant, we declare peace on earth, and we see it happening. And now to see it, see the evidence, the physical evidence that there's peace treaties being signed between countries, that's just blesses my heart. And I want that more and more. So as I go along this journey, it's not just putting the energy of peace into the United States, it's into all of Mother Earth. Just let it travel through the earth, through the center of the earth, and touch every country as those stones are being placed here in this locale. That energy is going to go out over earth. Possible frost on Friday. Okay, Cool. We'll have our blankies on Saturday for the class. And Hope says prayers for the entire tribe and their families. Prayers for you, Teri, as you continue our quest. Prayers for your sister Billy. Prayers for Prachetta and Prachir. Thank you. And Sharon's going to lay down on the sofa for the prayers. Okay, so let's start to get comfortable. Place your hand on your heart and breathe in deeply. Just take a deep, slow breath right into your chest area. Feel your lungs expand. See the energy as it comes in. See it full of love. I'm seeing it as this beautiful white blanket of love and peace. And as it comes into my lungs, they expand out. Just let yours do that. Just feel the expansion. Feel your belly pooch out from the air that's pushing down at the diaphragm. And when you exhale that air, let go of anything that's moved, anything that's not serving you, any anxiety, any fear, anything that's not love, just let it go. Any of the pain that's in you, let it go. And you can just say, I let it go. I let this pain go. I let this anger go. I let this sadness go. I let this feeling of well-being, not well-being go. Just let go of anything that's disturbing or anything that doesn't feel in alignment. Anything not in alignment with spirit, let's let it go. Let's pull in the white light from source and see that white light covering your entire body. As it covers your body, there's a protective energy. There's a beautiful energy of love that happens, and safety and security. And let's see that falling over our land, wherever you are. We have people here from around the world. So as you envision your part of the world, just see it covered with that peace. See it start to bubble up with joy when the peace comes around. See that energy of Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, that true, authentic self that you are, and that connection that you make to the land. And let's all hold that energy. I see us in a circle around the world right now, around the globe, and we're all just holding each other and holding the land and holding our own energy. And it's the highest that it can be, that frequency of love is as high as it gets. So let's just stay in that energy for a moment. Let's just be in peace with each other. And let that be a metaphor for our whole entire world, every inhabitant, to feel the peace and to sign those peace treaties, to get along with each other, not have the energy of competition or comparison, but to really see each other and how we can interact and work together instead of working separately. And let's pull in all these prayer requests now. Everyone that's been lifted up, those who are hurting physically, just breathe in. And if you're here and you're hurting, breathe right to where your pain is. Breathe in the love that we're all sharing with you. We're all bringing that love forward. Now let it go right to that place that you're hurting, right where any pain is in your body. Just see it covered in love. You heal from the inside, but the loving energy that's coming towards you will quicken the healing. It will make it happen spontaneously and immediately. And I feel the healing. I feel the clearing taking place as more love is poured into it. Breathe in again. Breathe in right to that area and let go of the pain. And if your pain is in your heart, if it's a hurt that you have emotionally, just breathe right into that area. Just hold it right there, where whatever that hurt is, if it was a disappointment, if it's a sadness from a loss, just breathe right into that emotional pain and then relax it out and let it go. If there's some insecurity, if you're feeling like you're not worthy, you're not deserving to have a great life, a beautiful life, let's breathe into that. Breathe energy into feeling worthy, feeling enough. You are enough. Breathe out anything that's unlike love. And all these prayer requests, let's see them as being enough. Let's see them as being worthy to be the very best they can be. And as we pour our love over every name that was spoken, every situation, like the fires out west, the hurricane in the south, any place on earth that's having a disturbance, let's pour love into it and see it coming to its perfection. And now let's hold each other as we have poured so much love into the purpose for being here, for lifting each other up. Let's pour that love right now, individually. Just hold somebody. Just pick one name. You may have never seen the name before, or you may know what name that you're looking at. And just hold that person. Just hold them and say from your heart, I love you. I have so much love for every one of you. So I'm just holding you right now. And now let's do our heart telephone, where we go all around the circle. Anybody who is here, anybody who will be on here later, let's just love. That's what we do. We give gratitude and we give love. So on the count of 3, we're going to say, thank you, I love you. So 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I love you. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being on our journey as Angel Ami keeps taking us around the country and stopping at those places that the angels just say, okay, it's time to stop. It's time to bless the land. It's time to greet the people and share some love and light as we go along. So thank you all for being here. I love you so very much. And I'm just looking at some of the other prayer requests that came in while we were doing the prayers. And yes, I see all of those. Sally, I hope your hand is getting better and better with each moment. Oh, a screwdriver. Oh boy. Yes, we are sending healing for your hand and healing for your friend, Christina. Okay, so I think I got all the prayers and will hold all of that energy in my heart today. Oh, you all are so beautiful. I'm just reading your words. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. I love you all. So beautiful. Thank you for being here. And Deirdre has typed in our ending words, I believe. I thought I saw it. Yes, she did. Oh, I love Ambassador. I love that. Thank you, Jean. So let's end the show with these beautiful words that mean The spirit in me sees, acknowledges, and loves the spirit in you. And those words are namaste, y'all. Have a blessed rest of your day. And I'll see you later. Bye.